Well, we have a lot of smaller stables to run through. We're going to get right to it. Andrew is cruising in style, racing really, really good. He's raced great his last 5-6 starts, really since he left Ontario. But exactly what we wanted. You know, we gave him lots of time off. We brought him back. We pointed him towards the end of summer, the mid to end of summer, fall, and winter meet. We forego. We let go the first part of the year and even the first part of June to get this horse ready for the time we need him ready, and I think he is as good as he's ever been right now. So Andrew has him sharp as attack. John Bootenshane has Harness AM and Stonebridge Simba. Simba was good yesterday. I drove him pretty hard. For those of you, and a lot of our clients had reached out to me and said, in fact, they had timed the first quarter and was right around 27. I've driven long enough to know what a quarter in 26 seconds feels like, especially with a trotter. That was not it. So either way, I probably should have let the 6-horse go going into the first turn. Sat in the 2-hole with Simba, but he raced well, finished third against 2 horses that were very tough and divisional leaders. Mile and 52 and 4, he trotted 54. Angie has Olympic Hopeful now. You're going to find out where the other horses went of Angie's. Hawthorne's closed now until February. So Lincoln James and Oso Pine are now down with Jason in Ohio. Where they go after that is up to them. I believe they're both going to come back. I think that Oso Pine will fit the 15 to 20 claimer here at Mohawk pretty easy. I believe he will. And then Maintenance Man, well, him too, but Lincoln James we have in the Harrisburg sale. I believe he'll race anywhere right now. We can race him in a lower condition here and then send him somewhere or leave him somewhere. I don't know what's the best to do with him just yet. We're going to take a look at some classes all over North America and figure out what is best for Lincoln James. What else do we got here? Angie is Hopeful. Hopeful's had a pretty tough 2018. I just talked about her in the 2-year-old video. Now, Angie put her money where her mouth was. She thought that Olympic Hopeful would have a good 2020 season. Really thought she'd have a good year. She bought a quarter of Olympic Hopeful. So obviously a tough go for her last night, but Angie's confident she'll come back good as a 3-year-old. And who am I to argue with her? Angie and Rob have done a great job with the horses we've sent them. Certainly I'm not going to argue with her when it comes to the horses. Jared, Final Answer, Road Tripper, they're ready to go. Both schooled the other day, both schooled good. I don't know if he's going to put Final Answer into qualifier school again, but both of these horses need one more trip. Road Tripper qualified in 57 and 4, but he's going to have trot in 55, 56, so I asked him just to get James to school him Tuesday when I'm gone away to the Meadows, put him in behind goal mile in 58, even 59, wrapped up, and I think then he's ready to trot in 55, his first start back for us. Final Answer, won a mile in 2-1, 2-2 the other day. I think he's probably going to look at one more schooler with him. If he qualifies him, fine. If he schools him, fine. He's there now, and his legs appear to be good, so we'll see how he is after Tuesday. Now, Tim has Path of Totality racing Monday, tomorrow, picked to win at the Meadows, and I hope she does. Just for Me and You is racing Tuesday. She's 7-2, I believe, picked for second or third. Dave Pallone's driving her. Willpower Fashion is actually gone. He's down at Jason's, I believe. He's turned out in the field now. Willpower Fashion. White Tiger raced reasonably yesterday. I think if we look at him, strip away the White Tiger of 2018, strip away our hopes and dreams of White Tiger right now, and look at the horse that raced yesterday. He was closing into speed, trotted a mile 155 flat yesterday. Thought he did okay. Obviously, overall, not stripping that away, horribly disappointed, but at the same time, he's coming back. Then we have Blair. Heavenly Skies has been training. I believe she's set to school very soon. I sent a message out to Blair. Blair, I wouldn't say he's the best at communicating, but he tries, and he's a good guy. And Heavenly Skies, I know he was getting her ready to school in the near future. Hopefully he does. We have another stable, a new stable with us now. Irv Miller has a horse for us. You might wonder who. He is Yes. The reason being, Jason is almost done in Ohio, and Yes has races in Philadelphia next week, the John Simpson, which I think he absolutely belongs in, and then he has 2 stakes in Indiana. This is a horse that has a world record, has a mark of 53.5, trotted in 55 in Delaware the other day. I think this horse has every reason to be in with those horses. So obviously we needed a trainer in that area. Irv Miller does really well. Jason used to work for Irv Miller also, so there was a connection there. So Irv Miller has yes currently. He'll be racing in the John Simpson next Sunday. I'll be in Lexington. For those of you who don't like my driving, don't worry about it. I won't be there. Anyway, yes is the easiest horse in the world to drive. So I would assume Irv would use his son Marcus Miller on the horse. But it won't matter. Yes puts out for everybody. Just a really nice horse. Carmen Osiello has Maintenance Man. He was scratched the other night. I woke up to a barrage of emails. What happened to Maintenance Man? Why was he scratched? I texted Carmen. Carmen said he jogged good all week. He trained good this week. We took him to the track, and he was laying right hind warming up. We scratched him, and he said, I'm positive it's a pus pocket. And I talked to Jonathan Drury on the track. Now, Carmen and Jonathan have stables together. Carmen has his stable in Peterborough. Jonathan has all the babies here. He said, I saw him jog the day before. The horse looked great. So, Maintenance Man, I know as much as you at this point, but Carmen had told me he is almost certain it's a pus pocket. I'll get back to him on Monday morning and ask him how he jogged. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, not 8. 8 smaller stables. I'll be back in a minute. We've Mario, Harry, Jason's barn, which was the biggest barn. Now it's mine. I'm back in just a minute with Harry's barn.